Hey guys, it's WTFBlake here with the Emoji Bros, and today I'm going to be talking about the ban list. It's kind of like a half discussion, half prediction kind of thing. I'm going to be discussing cards that could get hit, cards that people may think that's going to get hit, but I think differently. And throughout, I'm going to give you my predictions of the list. So let's just first off, I'm going to be talking about Cosmos. One of the cards Cosmos I could see get hit is E-Telly, and this is one of the cards that I predict will get hit and go to 1. And I'm actually would be sad if I saw this card get hit because I have seen other decks use it. The only one that really archetype really comes to my head is Super Quantums, but obviously Cosmos are more relevant than Super Quantums and they're a bigger deal. You know, I'm pretty sure Super Quantums want an ARG, but that's not important. But you know, it's crazy with combos with it, searching out Farm Girl, Tin Can, all other Cosmo cards, and I can see it getting hit 1 easily. But also Cosmo Dark Destroyer. This card, I don't think it'll get hit. I could see it get hit. In my opinion, if it gets hit, it's going to 2. But I don't know. It's just kind of an iconic card with the deck. Like when I think of Cosmos, I think of 3 cards, and that's Farm Girl, Toucan, and Dark Destroyer. So with it being kind of the big part of the deck, like the main guy, I don't think I'll see it get hit. But another card that I honestly don't want to see get hit, but I can kind of see it getting hit, is Call the Haunted, just because the Cosmos is a Tin Can. I mean, play Tin Can, he's in the grave, play Call the Haunted, bring him out, use Tin Can again. It's a crazy combo. I mean, Tin Can's a great card, and Call the Haunted, it's used in plenty of other decks, so I would hate to see it get hit. But with its combos with Tin Can, it's well used in Cosmos. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw this get hit. If it gets hit, it's 2 or 1. I mean, obviously, I definitely won't get banned. Next is Draco Pals, and the 2 cards that I could see getting hit in Draco's Pals is Draco Face Off is 1, just because Draco Face Off adds so much speed to a deck that already has so much speed. So if it gets hit, I see it going to 1, and I probably think it's going to 1. That's probably one of my predictions, going to 1. And then there's Inister, and the thing about Inister is if it gets hit, to really do any sort of damage, it's gotta go to 1, because most players play that 2. So, you know, putting that 2 isn't going to do much. I don't think it's banned worthy. I'd be surprised if it got banned. But like I said, I have seen some people play 3, but it's mainly 2. So if they want to do any damage at 1, I don't think it'll affect it that much. Now with Monarchs and Pantheism, one of the most craziest draw cards I've ever seen. Like, okay, I know like Monarchs can brick, but do you really need them given that much? I mean, play it, draw 2, then banish it, get another card. I mean, geez, how much help do you need? I mean, any deck can be top tier, compete with any deck, and +3 off of 1 card. I mean, that's ridiculous. But yeah, it needs to be hit to 1. But like, Monarchs can brick still, so it does need to be hit to 1. And another card is Monarch Stormforth. This, to do any damage to this, it needs to be hit to 1. It is really recyclable, really searchable, but just Monarch's, like, it's such a trollsy card, and like it's the only thing it benefits really from anywhere in the game is Monarch players, because this, like, it doesn't target, so that works for the Monarch player. You get rid of their card, and I don't know, it's just not. It doesn't let your opponent really play, especially its quick play spell card, so that sucks. So that needs to be hit to 1, but I honestly don't know how much damage it's really going to do, just because it's so recyclable and so researchable. Now cards for me going to 1. Going to 1, I see 2 cards. One of them, Solemn Strike. I mean, enough said. Like, it's the best trap card in the game. If anyone tells you it isn't the best trap card in the game, they're lying. I mean, negate a bunch of stuff for very little life points. Like, that's good for any card no matter what. And I just think if Solemn Warning's at 1, why wouldn't Solemn Strike be at 1? Now cards gained from the semi-limited list off of it. And my first one's Traguity. I mean, no one's playing this card at 2, no one's going to play it at 3. I mean, it's simple as that. But my other one is Dark Hole, just because maybe another more skill go full out when to only Pendulum Summon a few monsters out. Basically don't overextend, and they'll get punished if they overextend, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference if we see them at see it at 3 instead of a 2. But I think it's safe to go from 2 to 3. Now for cards on the limited list that's going up. I only have one. That's Book of Moon. A lot of players, and I think Konami knows this, but a lot of players just aren't liking this fast-paced game we got right now. I mean, I like it personally, but I know a lot of people don't. But Book of Moon can really just slow down this game. Maybe bring some players that's kind of stepping away from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or thinking about it. Maybe stay with it, because it can really slow the game down, really mess up your opponent's plays. And I just think it's a smart card to use. Like, by smart I mean like you have to be smart to use it, know the right time to use it. You just don't want to instantly waste it. Maybe you want to wait till your opponent's about to XYZ and use it. I don't know how to explain it. It's just situations where you might want to wait to play Book of Moon and still get the same effect but better. In a tier 2 deck that is, probably won't get hit, I don't think it'll get hit, but if it does, I'm talking about Mermails, if it does, Atlantean Dragoon card gets instantly cards like Deep Sea Diva it can get, and just opens up so many more plays. And it being hit to 1, I don't think really is going to hurt the deck, but I don't think they're even going to. Another card seeing going to 1 is Instant Fusion, just because I've seen other decks kind of use it, like maybe like Cyber Dragons for example, to play it, or Dino Mist too, to play it and bring out like a machine rank 5, then go into Cyber Affinity with it. And I just feel like Instant Fusion has more use than Norden, but I don't really need to hit Norden for this, because if Instant Fusion is at 1, then you don't really need Norden at like anything, because they're only going to play 1 Norden. At least that's my thoughts about it. Ban cards for me, I only have one, that's Life Equalizer, and I knew eventually Magical Explosion FTK, or some people call it Chicken Game FTK, it was eventually going to get hit. But I always thought, at first, I always thought it was Royal Magical Library going to get hit, because I just let you keep drawing. But YCS Prague, with his deck, the Magical Explosion deck that topped, I think it went to top 16, but it only had 1 Royal Magical Library, and so obviously that's not the most important card in the deck. But with the OCG banning the Life Equalizer, that kind of made me think that TCG is going to do it. I know like OCG and TCG are totally different with how they work their ban list, but I feel like this one, you can both kind of see the relation between them. Finally, cards that I believe should or will get unbanned. And card I think should get unbanned is Dark Magician of Chaos. Just because, I mean, it got the errata. I mean, it's not going to see any play. I mean, people might play for fun, you know, but it's not going to see any competitive play, so it's easily safe to come back to 1. And once it goes back to 1, next list is probably just going to go to 3. But another one is Exciton Knight, and the reason Exciton Knight got hit at first is because Pendulum's being a new product and they want to sell their product. They don't want easy rank 4 decks to be able to bring Exciton Knight, destroy their field, and go from there. So to make Pendulums like better and higher tier, they're gonna get rid of Exciton Knight. But now I think it's better to bring it back. I mean, we've seen how good Pendulums are. People are bought into it, and it'll just make the game more fair, and that's what the ban list is supposed to do, is make the game more fair. But another one is Heavy Storm, because a lot of people are either wanting Heavy Storm back or Harpy's Feather Duster, and I want Heavy Storm over Harpy's Feather Duster, just because I just think Heavy Storm is more fair of a card, just because it destroys all spell and traps. And I mean, there's a reason that Raigeki is at 1 and Dark Hole at 2 and could be at 3 because Dark Hole is more fair. And Heavy Storm, I mean, it brings a little more skill, in my opinion at least, just because like if you top deck it, you don't want to overextend yourself, and what if you have set, you don't want to get rid of it. So I just think it's a better card, better than Harpy's Feather Duster, at least for the game wise. And I'd rather see that one come back than Harpy's Feather Duster. And finally, some honorable mentions. Wavering Eyes, it could get hit, could go to 2. A lot of people are probably going to disagree with me on that. I'm probably a little biased because I play 2 Wavering Eyes, but I wouldn't be surprised if it get hit. I really don't want it to, but I wouldn't be surprised if I see it got hit. But there's also a Tribe Infecting Virus. If it comes back, it'll probably have to come back at 1 to start, just to see how it will. But I don't see it more than maybe a side deck card to some people, and I just don't think it'll see that much play. But I just think Konami's gonna be lazy and don't really look at it to bring it back. But 2 cards that kind of like aren't gonna come back, that are banned because of the same category, is Wind-Up Carrier and Stratos. Just because people love wind-ups and elemental heroes, so I feel like if they bring it back, people are gonna want to break out, you know, their old elemental hero deck or their old wind-up deck and start playing that. And Konami can't make any money off that because they already sold all their wind-up cards and all the elemental hero cards. But out of the 2, I see Stratos coming back more, and the only reason I see that is because Dark Law just got reprinted, and the only way I see Stratos really coming back is Elemental Hero gets reprints, or if they get support, just because product and people wanted to buy it. So that's the only way I see it. But this was my ban list and discussion prediction. I would love to know what your guys' thoughts, what you think, and comment below, like the video, subscribe. This is WTFBlake signing off from the Moji Bros.